Okay, am I on now? Maybe? Hold on. Hold on. All right, we got ads on this one. Let me try to fix this since we're trying to get this thing done. Yes, for a second. Okay. Um, what's interesting is sometimes it does, like it was recording. So there's a minute and a half of it recorded, but not live streamed, which I don't understand why. Like this blows my mind. But let's go like here. We're fixing this. Hey, Nikki. Okay, so there's a new thing. Okay, I noticed these are the top fan. So Nikki interacts with. So Nikki earned 25 experience points. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so as more people chat, right? In theory, you will earn points, and then who will be the top, like, viewer, which is going to be super interesting. Like everything is working out like it's freaking me out, man. Shoot, this one here. Nikki's gaming the system. Someone needs to go in. Plus 25, plus 25. All right, so there's something new with it that I didn't know about. Okay, because that's obviously a thing. I don't read my emails. Um, so let's do. Can I have points? And where's the? Hold on. Hey, look. Whimsy Gaming is hanging out. So one of the things is that my okay. There we go. Lasagna jumps in. Um, it's kind of fun. This little that there's a game to it now. Like so, we'll see what happens. Don't like. All right. Okay, hold on. We're laggy again, dude. Like everything is like falling apart slowly over here. Hold on. Let's do this. All right, see if that works a little bit better. I'm hearing audio, but video is super laggy. Just me, no. Kelly's having problems with it too. Um, I just don't know what is the difference between like okay, Monday, there's nobody like I don't know. So hopefully it gets better. My drop rate is it's looking junky right now. Stand by everybody. Right. So we get to test out the new top fan with hey Ben, your stream's all falling apart. All right, let's see. Laggy as well. All right, stand by. We will. All right, it's still dropping hard. Hold on. Dismiss. Okay, we got better, 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 better. All right, we're green all the way here, guys. We are greening this bad boy up. All right, I got green lights. It's looking better. Only 47% of the live stream has dropped frames. So, all right, I think we're getting there. Thank you all for bearing with me. Thank you for hitting the chats. Uh, so, I noticed when I was putting the show together this morning, the top fan thing. So that was the first comment that I left. I was curious on what the hell does that mean. So clearly, we're finding out that as you guys are interacting, that you earn points, and it tags you as what position of achiever you are. Now, I'm not saying for sure that this is going to happen or that this is accurate, but I wonder if you get more points if you super chatted. Like if you guys were like super chat $1, like do you earn more than 25 points for that? Because there's going to get to a point one day where someone's going to be like, I need to be number one. I'm going to send Ben $1. I don't know if that's how it works. I don't. I will obviously research it and read up on it. Um, but that does seem kind of funny. Okay, let's. All right, so everything looks to be good again. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute, and let me get my life together, and we'll see you guys in shortly. Have have all you guys like thumbs up the episode? Hi, Grandma. Hello and welcome to Mind Pockets. Hi, Grandma. Mom's working. No, Mom had the earlier shift today, so Mom should be hanging out soon. Okay. What is the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chats. Okay. So you guys are doing great. Yes. Okay. Now, most of you will probably call me stupid and be like, duh, Ben, that's why. I think the computer runs better when it's plugged in. Okay. Now, because when I record episodes, I always get the notification that says for better quality, make sure it's plugged in. And I don't know why that doesn't make sense to me. Is why does it having constant power give it a better quality? Because that's all I did was I plugged it in, so like it was using all this power, and like I thought that's what the battery was supposed to do. Like I like drain the battery faster. I get all right. Clearly, I should have known this. I didn't realize that it would impact the quality of the live stream significantly. like significantly. What was that? Okay, thank you. I was looking to make sure there's no emoji for like face palm where you're like, oh, okay. So before we start the show, um, it told you to plug it in. Well, for the recording of the podcast, but I never get the notification on this computer to do like it makes sense to me. And I know this. To be fair, I thought it was plugged in. So, okay. The reason why I bring up the chat, the top fan, okay, is I am pushing super hard for next Saturday. Next Saturday, we are doing the award show for Chasing the Whimsy. Okay. So I'm gonna jump on a little bit early. You'll so pay attention to texts that I send out, social media. Probably Tuesday, I'll put the I'll put the stream together. So you'll see a countdown as early as like Tuesday, Wednesday that says like 3 days before. Okay, so we're gonna build all this anticipation for it. Now, I wonder if I might be able to have one of the books available by Saturday. Fingers are crossed. I don't know. It's like 50-50 at this point. I'm still waiting for it to approve the last of the updates. Okay, so the reason for the top fan, right, is what's like, I just wrote it down. I don't know if it made it into my pockets. What I'm trying to get at is if I am telling everybody, right, um, people who know that I podcast but don't listen regularly to Saturday, if I can get like 40 or 50 people, like let's start with like 30 people. I can get like 30 people watching this thing and you guys are all chatting and I'm in there chatting with you guys. Like I was thinking like, what if the top fan, right, based off of this new thing that we're seeing, it does all the calculating for me. So I don't have to go back and count how many people replied. But do I give like could I do a giveaway in which I give away one of the books for the top fan of the award show episode? I don't know yet. Again, a lot of it is depending on whether or not I can get the thing approved by tomorrow. If I can get everything approved by tomorrow, I should be able to have it shipped in here by Saturday. So we have 7 days to get 2-day approval and 4-day shipping. So that's 6 days in theory. But it was just an idea and a thought. So that's why I left it in there. Okay. In case I blew over it too quickly. Next Saturday is going to be the award show. My mom's a genius, right? She's like, why don't you play the award show on Saturday because more people hang out and interact on Saturday? I said because Saturday is not the anniversary date. So I will play the recording next Saturday live. So it'll be a pre-recorded live show, which is weird, but I'll be here hanging out in the chats. Okay. We're going to play the video of the award show. Now, we play that and then Monday I'll take the audio and I'll put that out for the podcast episode for the anniversary. So that way the award show is still the last episode of year 2 as we move forward into year 3. So next Saturday, 7:30 ish, we're gonna go way early on the pre-show. Um, I want to try and do like I don't know what we're gonna do. I'll play some sound bites a little bit. Um, do like a Whimsy's version of the red carpet event for the award shows. So um, there's a couple of ideas that I've been looking at. I don't know if I can get them all done, but we will do like a 30-minute pre-show where you guys come in, hang out. We'll hit the chats. I'll play some stuff and kind of just prepare you guys for the show. All right. So that is on Saturday. Mind Pockets next weekend. We'll push to Monday, which is totally awesome because then I don't have to write a Monday show. small FYI, this Monday show, I think I killed it. Um, like, I don't have time to do everything that I needed to do, but Monday's episode, I'm borderline very proud of it, I think. So, um, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. All right. With that, let's go ahead and get the show on. Possible pickup. Money sucks. I just like the last like 2 or 3 months, I'm just getting rolled. Like I have monies, but I feel like I don't have monies. I like to have my checking account to have X amount of dollars, right? So it makes I feel comfortable with X amount of dollars. Should anything crazy happen, I know that I can like a flat tire. I got my new tires. Boom! I got it. I can cover it because I have X amount of dollars. It just makes me feel better, right? Like not like I have a control of my life type situation. Just like a comfort that if I as long as I have X dollars, I know everything. Like I like a very status quo life. Okay, so as long as X remains the same, I know that life is normal and I'm happy. Here's what we've done the last couple of months. Ben got his teeth fixed. Liam went on several trips to get ready for Fargo. He's going to Fargo this week. We had fan fusion. We had water heater breaks. Um, like everything is just slowly fall. Like it just like everything just piled on. So now my X dollars is like X divided by two. Um, and it bothers me, and I don't like it. Um, is everybody else spinning or just me? It went in and out. Um, one, it might just be you right now. You might just have to like refresh it real quick because I'm still running. Okay. Mom's trying to get in. Like, there's so many people here. She's like, hold on, everybody. Like, let's let her in. So I'm not complaining. Like, like, it's just in Ben world, if I'm not at X, I feel weird. Um, but man, it's just like okay, so one did that too. I have that. Um, okay, so it's like really weird and like really junky right now, and I don't know why. Um, so I'm not complaining. I have monies, like I can survive. Like some real first world problems is that I don't have as much money as I want. Like I guess, um, I just I don't know. I think do any of you guys like I'm not the only person, right? Like everybody has like a comfort level that that they have, right? So like what is like you have an X dollars, and if for whatever reason something happens and you're less than it, it just seems like the world's coming down on you. I'd be curious if you guys feel. Um, I'm trying to think. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so uh, mine did too. I thought I hit the button. All right, so it looks like everybody's just resetting real quick, but it looks like you're all coming back in. I think it's not a privilege. I have a comfort level on my bank account. And it's not necessarily like, right, okay. But I'm saying, even if it's like, so I like to know that I got like $200, right? Because then I can budget $200 between now and next payday. I can get gas, I can eat lunch. Like, I'm comfortable knowing I got $200. But the problem is, I am less than $200. So now I start panicking of like, like now, like I go to the extreme of like, I guess I can't eat this week, but I can. It's just like, I don't know. Nikki, yes, Ben, I agree. There is an X amount that is comfortable to have in checking savings at all times. Um, yeah, well, and I think it's one of those things too where, like, as like you budget life, you like everybody would be okay with, oh shoot, your hot water heater went out. That sucks, right? But then when it's like this week is one thing, and then next week's another thing, and it just seems like every week, it just feels weird because I didn't have a chance to like attempt to recover. Dude, my fucking camera's fuzzing out on me. Like that's fucking lame too. Um, so that's where I was the beginning of the week. It was just like I don't know. Um, I try not to let it impact too much, but yeah, it does impact the lunch menu sometimes. So uh, which is good because I shouldn't be eating out. Like I can't remember the last time I actually went out to eat. I try to make more stuff. So it's helping me become a better adult. I guess I don't know. It's just weird. Uh, I just don't like it when it keeps piling on. Uh, I try it on a teacher's summer, May, June. I'm fine, like a millionaire. July, I get nervous. August, I cry until the first pay of the new school year. Yeah. And then what sucks with the summer too is like you want to take trips, you want to go do stuff. Um, like it's that time of the year where you're like you want to be able to do stuff, and it's like, yeah, like you still do, but you get nervous, and you know that you don't have to be nervous because like I don't, it's just a really weird feeling, and I just don't like it sometimes. I just got to make sure like I just have to make sure I don't just readjust my X. I just don't want to get to a point where I'm like $200 until payday. I'm okay with 150 because like I don't want to go backwards, downwards. Because then what happens when it happens again? And then I'm like, I quit buying energy drinks. Like that's the thing, right? Like, uh, I no longer drink monsters for work. So that's a thing, I guess. I don't know. Just interesting. Just an observation that I make. I don't like feeling like that. And I know it's like some real first world problems. Like I'm not 100%. I know that people have different X's and, probably manage money better or have other things happening. So I get all of that. 100% first world problem.
All right, I might be sold on this Walmart delivery thing. Like you get 1 month free, and then for the year, comes up to like $9. Oh, here's the kicker. To also deliver what you call it prescriptions. So like I don't know, for $9 a month, I go to the grocery store 4 times a month. So it's like, what does that come out to? $250 a week. Is it worth $2.50 to have my stuff delivered? I think yes.
Um, Hammer brings up a good thing. Drink coffee. I used to drink coffee. I don't drink coffee as much anymore. And I don't know why. I don't know why I stopped drinking coffee. Oh, no, that doesn't make sense either. Um, I'll consider drinking coffee again. All right. So last week we talked a little bit about should I start? I curbside all of my food. So like I saw mom today at work. Um, I put in an order to go pick up on on my first break. So I go pick it up every Saturday, come home, boom, I got food for the week. But then I was online looking, and they're like, "Hey, for $9 a month, we'll just give you free shipping or free delivery." And I'm like, at the point where I'm like, so you break it down, it's like if it's 120 degrees outside, and or I just don't want to go to the store and buy and like drive anywhere. It's like, how much would you pay to have that delivered? And as long as it's more than $3 you would be willing to pay, I haven't pulled the trigger on it. I don't know. Like I'm complaining about being stuck at like less than X dollars. So now I have to try to justify, will I save money long term for convenience? And that's where I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Is I'm pinching pennies right now, and convenience of my groceries being delivered seems to be something I don't want to pull the trigger on yet. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's like $9. You get free Paramount, I think. Now what will here's the kicker is my prescription. I have to go like 7 miles to go pick up my prescription because the place closest to me ran out, so I have to go over here and get it now. So if I can have it delivered and I don't have to drive 20 minutes to go get it, that would almost be worth $2 a week. Does anybody else pay for delivery groceries? I know we all do the Amazon thing. That's an obvious, I think. But does anybody else do grocery delivery? Or does anybody else curbside? I don't know. Let me know. I curbside. I like it. I keep everything nice and simple. The kids like the same like handful of things. So I just fill them up on that, and then I just have to make sure I have enough like yogurt and chicken uh, for the week. Fries curbside pickup is free. I love it. Nope, nope. Nikki says nope, nope. Nikki has a routine, right? On the weekends, take the kid, stop at the library on the way back from. So um, it works. But what sucks is I don't like the idea of having the freedom of being able to order whenever I want because I have this thing where I stress eat and bored eat. So I conservatively budget for Ben to have like one meal and a snack a day, and then I'll maybe eat at work. And I get to the point where I'm like, let's eat 3 snacks and 2 meals today. And yeah, that sucks. I just burned through all my food. So the idea like by like Thursday I could just be like just put another order in, then it no longer saves me money because now I'm spending money. These are the things I got to think about.
Liam doesn't know what the pound key is on the phone. Let alone Liam can't really. He had a gift card. Asked him to check the balance on it. He cannot handle an automated 800 number and following instructions to check the balance. Like I don't think it's just Liam. I'm curious if like all kids currently struggle with this.
I mentioned this to Nikki. I don't think she's done it yet. I have a gift card, right? So I'm like, Liam, let's use this gift card to go get something. Didn't work, so I'm like, hey, call the number on the back real quick and check the balance. So as I'm listening to him, it the automated system now says the security code is 1234. Please verify the middle two numbers. Right? It's a security question. It's robot thing. And he's just looking, he's like, I don't understand what the problem he's like, I don't understand it. So I'm like, it's asking you to hit 2 3. So he does it, and then it's like enter the 16-digit number followed by the pound sign. So like I hear him like beep beep beep, and then I'm like, you have to hit the pound sign. He's like, which one is the pound sign? Uh, I'm like the hashtag. To be fair, prior to that conversation I had last weekend with him, I can't remember last time anybody even said hit the pound key to move forward. It's always like say yes or press one. Like we've got like somewhere the automated system got away from the pound key. Like it's like it got better to be like I asked for a number and it said a number, so it's good enough. We don't need the pound anymore. Does anybody else call to get updates like balances on gift cards, or you guys just go online and check them? Like, does anybody even call an 800 number anymore for customer service, or do we just do it on the chat? Online. Man, I'm so old. I'm like I'm playing with like old technology. Yeah. So anybody, if you guys have kids, give them a gift card. Have them call and try and check. We all live online now. I know, but I was cleaning up. To be fair, I don't like. I'd be curious if he could have handled it online too. It was so funny, like the because they asked for the 16-digit number, and it also says what is the 2-digit month and the 2-digit expiration date, and he just didn't like. Uh, he didn't realize that the the date on the card was the dates that they were looking for. I think he was trying to think like when the hell did Dad get the gift card? In what month and what year did he get it? Um, So yeah, that's a kind of a real thing happening. Come join us, man. No, no. Uh, Sandy and I just literally went through wallets and we're pulling random gift cards and balance checking them. Then I told her what you said about Lamb just now. Like, can the girls handle it? Because to be fair, like it's nothing about kids or Lamb. Lamb has had no like in the 15 years he's been alive, he has never had a reason to call ahead and check the balance of a gift card. Kids get a gift card for their birthday and they spend the whole fucking thing, right? Or like you take the gift card, you go, and then they bring you the receipt with the balance left on it. So, like, I get it. Like, kids have no like. There's no need for them to have had this type of work life experience yet. The girls would have gone online. Tell them the internet's broken. Tell them to call on their phone. I was like, I'm curious because like uh, remember that viral video from a little while ago where parents gave the kids a rotary phone and was like, "Here, make a phone call," and then the kids look like buffoons trying to figure it out. So, um, yeah, it was interesting. I also do the same thing. I have a bunch of gift cards, um, and I check them, and it's so funny because I got some weird balances on some of them. Um, yes, gift cards. Kids, they know how to spend the money, but they don't know how to check if there's money on it. They can't use rotary phone. You can't use emojis. It's a wash. 100%. Hold on. This was way funnier 5 seconds earlier, but like when did colon parenthesis not like was no longer like okay, there was the emoji movie, right? Where you have all the emojis playing. Like we need to make a movie where okay, emojis are the yellow face, and what are the regular ones? Emoticons. Like we need to make a movie, emoticons versus the emoji, and they have to like battle it out. Like that should be a thing. Um, all right, it's a wash. No rotary phone. If they learn how to use a rotary phone, I will attempt to use these things here. See, but there's so many of them. Like, how do you know which ones to use? This goes back to the meme thing I don't know how to do. Like, I got smiley faces, and then they're like, look, I got a clown. Like, I don't know. All right, let's move on.
Uh, I don't normally have problems with it. I absolutely hate driving at night, especially taking Liam home. Absolutely the worst. I have no idea what was going on. I couldn't see anything. I just like it is so weird. I do not like driving at night with zero lights, like and or the lights coming at me. Like it's a mess.
Okay, okay. A couple of things are. We thought Ben was doing good, and now he's just slowly falling apart. The guy can't do emojis and things now. He can't drive at night. Okay, like everyone, have you guys ever fallen down the rabbit hole of like dash cam videos? And then if you watch them too much, then you're like, I can't drive right now because I think something bad's gonna happen because all I've done for 2 hours is watch random like rear ends, right? Okay, so like that kind of nervousness, I randomly got halfway to Liam's last week, and my like I wasn't tired to the point where like I shouldn't to be driving, but I'm tired in that like I think too much. So, like, I'm driving and I get off the freeway, like I've done for 100 times, and then I'm getting off the honor the freeway, right? And no joke, I lose my mind and I'm like, Liam, I think I got off on the wrong exit. And he's like, No, you're fine. I said, I don't know where any of this looks like, sir. I'm like, this doesn't look right to me. And then I get to the bottom and I get to the light and I said, this kind of looks familiar. So then I go drive down to his house. There's no street lights. Okay. So I can barely see. And then I think I need to wipe my window because I got vape all over my window. So the only light I can see are people coming this way towards me on the other side of the street. So now I can't see. So now I'm panicking. I can't see lines. And then I'm like, maybe I don't need lines. I'll just drive next to the curb. And then I just worry that I'm going to hit the curb. And then there's a dealership near Liam's place that I use to kind of know when to turn. Then the problem is at night, I can't see the stupid thing. And I'm like, Liam, I don't know where to turn. He's like, this next one. And I'm like, I can't get it. I absolutely hate the 20 minutes before Liam's and after Liam's getting out of Liam Town. I absolutely hate it. It bothers me. I can't see. Like I need lights to see. Ugh. All right. Lasagna. See nicely emojis show face palming. Yes, I agree. Um, I use YouTube videos for car drives to fall asleep to. Okay, I read that as you like to watch videos while you drive to fall asleep. Then almost fell asleep at the wheel and had to switch to rain sounds. That's a mess. Uh, Rain mood is definitely the best. Yes, going down dash cam rabbit hole is how my wife and I die hard dash cam supporters. 100%. I think you should have dash cams. I think it's good. There's a lot of scams out there. Uh, but I don't think it's healthy for me to watch them before I go driving. And then yeah, and then I get like, it's so weird. I get in my head and then I'm like, I think it's worse. And then the second I start thinking I miss turns, I just like my confidence is like, I'm barely a confident driver. Like, I'm confident at faking it. Like the other day, it was raining and I panicked because I'm like, the roads are wetter than normal. I don't like it. And then like I was not this guy. I was going to work, right? And it was raining. Then this used to be me. But there's a guy all the way on the far right just driving as slow as he wants with his hazards on. And I'm like, at least I'm not that guy. But then I was like, I should be that guy. I think I'd feel better. Yes. Yeah, I don't like driving at night. Driving no lights at night. Like as long as I got street signs, or street lights, I'm good.
I think Liam has a tell, like a nervous twitch. I've like I don't know what it was. I've never seen it. How often like he touched his face and his hair. Like weird. I don't know what it was.
All right. So last week we were recording for the award show. We put up a small video going live, right? Just so we can test it. Thank you guys for who jumped in and watched it and who watched all 18 minutes of it. He's not a very nervous person. He's not very nervous with podcast stuff. He doesn't show it. But as you watch the that commercial video that we did in the award show coming up on Saturday, moved around a lot. Like it was weird. Um, it was different. It was interesting to watch him. Like I don't know if it was because he was nervous, because this is the first time he was on the camera in seeing himself. Um, he did a very good job during that whole award show. He made a couple comments that he wished he would have done differently, but I think I really don't think I could have asked much more from that episode, the award show that's coming up. I did say last Monday or this last Monday, um, there are certain technical aspects of it that I personally don't like and wish that we would re-record part of it. Um, since then, I have gone ahead and edited some of the video. I was able to find about 3.5 minutes of little stuff I can take out. So I think I was able to cut down some of the blur, but it's one of those things where it's gonna be an awesome episode. You guys are gonna love it. But there's a part of me that was like, if we were to do it one more time, it would be perfect. Not like perfect for us. I think it would just been like a show off perfect to be like, here's what, like once old man knows how the hell to work his equipment, like it could be better. Um, it's gonna be a fun show regardless. But yes, Liam does a bunch of he doesn't know what to do with his hands. Me, I notice I don't know where the fuck I'm looking at. I'm just like I'm over here. Like most watch it. I'm over here. I should be right here, and I'm just like I'm talking over here the whole time. It's like the most whimsy thing that we've done. Um, it's gonna be a great show. Like I said, it's edited to a point we could just release it as is, but because I know I'm not going to re-record it, I need to put some flourish through it to kind of help the production value of it. So we'll see. Um, come back. Make sure you guys are here next Saturday. Let's watch this thing. He flat out killed it. Like he did pretty good. There's one more mind pocket about him, but it's gonna be amazing.
Go check out Whimsy with a Z, the podcast from Chasing the Whimsy. Whimsy with a Z is a brand new podcast where they meet and hang out with 6 teenagers each month to get to know what it's like to be a Generation Z in today's day and age. They'll discuss summer, first days of school, and maybe dive into the struggles that most teens face, but maybe not talk about. Join along as they break down the generation gap and better understand what it's like to be Generation Z. That's Whimsy with a Z. Chasing Whimsy, talking to Generation Z. A few new episodes up for you to listen to already, and make sure you subscribe to be notified of future releases. Whimsy with a Z is a podcast for teens, by teens, but parents are welcome and encouraged to also listen. You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and at the website chasingthewhimsy.com. That's Whimsy with a Z, the podcast. Go stream, download, and subscribe today.
All right. Well, I know that it shoots up in volume, so let me just turn it down real quick.
Idea for upcoming game, possibly. But okay, the idea triggered by, remember Jolly Ranchers used to be like long flat candies, and like I can't remember the last time I ever saw one of those things. But maybe a random game where you take old candies, take the name off, and can kids identify the candy based off of like the wrapper? It doesn't even have to be candy, but just like product, Pringles, Kraft macaroni, a couple of those things. So yeah, could they identify them?
I might try and do it with Nikki and JJ. Is in theory, I get a piece of old candy, and then I could remove the name, so all you see is the box, right, or the candy itself, and then be like, name that candy, and then Nikki would get points for the 90s 2000 candy, and then I would do the same candy what it looks like today and see if they're able to kind of like there is an emblem game I played during the huddles at work. Is it online, or do you have to put it together, or is there like an app or a site? Can you send that to me? Remind me. Um, but I think it would be interesting because I don't know why Nikki and I were talking about it. I don't know why I was thinking about Jolly Ranchers. Cracker Barrel has old candy like Lifesavers in the wax paper and foil, old candy like flat Jolly Ranchers, I think is how I got there. Um, because like because like Nikki and I used to fucking tear that up. Like that's used to be like our candy of choice for like a minute. Um, but yeah, I think it'd be kind of an interesting game. Um, because we try to do stuff with like remember early on we did the Monday where we played sounds, and you guys had to guess what sound it was. Window rolling down, modems. So uh, yes, we're looking. I'm going to look for some more games. I can attempt to play with the visual aspects of it, so maybe I can do some form of live, not live, but video of it. We'll see.
All right, I'm not saying that he cheated, but I'm curious if anybody coached Liam a little bit, or did he actually like secretly, like, has he secretly been watching and listening to the podcast when he's not around? Um, like he was super good on the award show, like super, like awesome. But there was a couple of moments where I'm like, I didn't know he knew that, or that he was like aware of, like some of the live shows. Like I didn't know he was aware of what had to be done to put those things together. All right, I'll try to explain.
All right. The format of said award show is you might have just forgotten some stuff too. Nah. We threw the script out. Okay. I make a joke about that. Throw the whole fucking thing out. Liam wanted to present everything. So I would do an intro to the categories, and then Liam would take over all the nominees. But as he does it, he like we talked about like cheese, and he knew things about cheese. He knew that there's a like a slideshow. Like he knows like the layout of some of the nooners. He knows a couple of the guests. Like I know I gave him some talking points that day, but as he goes through, okay, so there's we'll call it we'll call it 10 categories, 2 years each, right? So that's 20. There's 100 different names and episodes that he was able to recall back on them. Very few did he. A couple things I think it was this nervousness where you got some of the details a little bit wrong. So here's the mind pocket is I sent him the outline. So does he take time to go look at some of those episodes since they had the numbers on them? Or was he like, was there somehow a coaching? I don't know who or what or when this would have happened, okay? But this is some conspiracy theory shit right now. Does he meet up somewhere and like someone quizzes him on these different things so that he's better at them? Because he's saying stuff like he's mentioning a couple of things that I almost like maybe yes, Hammer, you're correct. Maybe I forgot. Or it was weird. He was so on with describing all of the nominees that he, he had to if he didn't get coached, then what he will never admit, but the only way that he could have known some of the details about some of these nominees was that he had to have listened to more of the podcast than he says he does. 100% he'll never admit that. He'll never admit, I miss my dad. I want to listen to some of the episodes. And why does my camera keep fuzzing out on me? Um, there was an update on the camera today. I bet you that's part of it. Okay. Anyway, in the live chat next week, like, shoot, like, throw up some fucking for days for Liam, man, because he killed it. He did a good job. Suspect though, trying to show me up. Like 100% that could be it. Like he's like, um, I don't think he was worried about. I don't know. Hold on, let me think how to say it. I don't know. But he did good. Like surprise. Like oh, I hate saying the word surprisingly. He did good, and it's only surprising that there are some things where I'm not like he would have not known any of the Vita Baby stuff. Um, the Alia stuff he might not know of. So there's a couple of different scenarios, and I'm like, there's no way he knew any of that. So it was interesting. It was cool. I'm just gonna go with right now that my kid loves me, and that as a 15-year-old, you can't tell your dad, so you just got to listen to your dad do any number of 4 different podcasts that he does. So, yep, my kid loves me.
So I get my prescription dropped off at Target, and like it's the furthest out of my way. Um, I can't pick one closer because they don't have the medication. But anyway, super weird. I went ahead and paid for it to be delivered. I just got a notification that says it was picked up, but won't be delivered for 2 days. So is there like somebody like is somebody holding my medication for 2 days before they deliver it?
You sign. I go It was the last day, and I'm like, there's no like, I'm not gonna wake up early to go pick up my prescription. I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, I'll pay the $4. I get a notification, right? That's it's like I thought it was like a DoorDash, Uber Eats type scenario, okay, where I got a notification that says, "Hey, your prescription has been picked up." But then I go and then I click the link to track my package, and it says you'll receive in 2 days. It read like the whole situation read that Steve got the order, picked up my prescription, and was like, I'll just deliver it on Thursday. It freaked me out for a second. I'm like, what do you mean it was picked up and takes 2 days to get delivered? And I was like, it just seemed weird. Like Steve's holding on to a box of medications for 2 days, right? Because he's like, well, this only makes money. Like it only makes financial sense if I can deliver like 12 prescriptions in a day. So I'll just collect them all today. Okay. So here's the reality of what happened. The order picked up is Target mails it to me. So it's not your package has been shipping labeled and picked up by the post office. It's your order has been picked up. Eventually, I get a notification from the post office that says your prescription is on its way. But for like a day and a half, I'm like, Steve has my fucking prescription. And then I'm like, well, how do I know it's even a legit like how do I know he's not taking some of my pills, man? Uh, I guess I could have checked, right? I could have just looked it up. Could have called somebody. Dude, that's bothering me. Like the idea that year three I have to get a new camera. Like it doesn't bother me I have to get a new camera. I want to get a new one anyway. Um, but man, that blur is fucking killer right now. Like I don't know what triggers it either. Anyway, so yes, if you deliver, yeah, why don't you? I don't know. I don't know. Eh, Okay. Uh, for 2 years, 60 of these mind pockets and a handful of other nooners. I think it's confident to say that although Ben is a functional person, I am borderline adult, and I think that's been firmly established for a while. I could have called, and there's no good excuse either. It's bullshit, right? Because you know for a fact every one of your guys' fucking phones are right here, and then you get the email. You just have to type. You don't even have to type in the number anymore. You just click on on the phone number, and it auto calls it. Yeah, but it was funny. Like I should have, because they totally read like Steve picked it up, not that it was being like USB seed mailed to me. I just thought it was funny. For a day, I was like, "Oh my god, where's like like Steve just grabs it and just throws it on the seat of his car, and he's like, I'll get there tomorrow." Uh, did we just talk about this when it came to gift card balances? Yeah, one is I don't want to call versus I don't know how to call. Arguably, one is a little bit more like one is probably way more important than the other because like the first instinct, right, is Steve is messing with my prescription. Is that's where my head went. Send me the good prescription. I mean, it's a I think it's classified as up here, but it's not. It's not. People aren't dying on the streets trying to get my medication. That's all I'm saying.
All right. I talk about signs, the universe, like how much do I believe in it versus just the like a running gag? Because is there is this a sign? I want to purchase a comic book or some comics, and on eBay the price seems to be really good, but the guy who's selling it is Old Man Comics. Like, is that the universe saying you should buy and invest in these comics? Like, why can it, like it has to be able to work both ways, right?
I'm waiting for all you guys to be like, no, don't do it. Um, I do have I have been known to like spontaneously buy things, especially if I think there's a good deal and I can try to justify it. Um, but I'm like, if I'm already worried about not having X dollars, I'm like, I can't spend money to get things. But then like the gambler, right? The compulsive like degenerate in my head is like, you can flip it, you can make money on it. But when I was looking at it, you don't see the seller on eBay until you kind of get into it for a second. But the seller was Old Man Comics. I'm Old Man. Like part of I didn't buy them. I didn't really want to buy them. I was just window shopping. But the mind pocket is the universe keeps things in check, right? Hence uh the the Verizon and the car issue from last November. So life in the universe keeps everything status quo. And then like I can see signs that things are going to happen or happening. So should it not work on the other side of it that says like if I go to I have to go get gas tonight. If I go get gas and while I'm inside, I happen to see that they have a gnome whimsy scratcher. Should I not buy some of that scratcher ticket? Because because that's the universe saying buy the scratcher ticket. But if I did not have this epiphany today, I would go see it and then be like, oh, I should buy hundreds of these and I would lose all my money. And then it would be like universe is like, no, Ben, you're whimsy and not like I don't know. I just want to know that the universe isn't always just trying to shit on me and that it at the same time is trying to like give me an in, right? Like Kelly knows. Uh trust your gut, right? When in doubt, bail if you have to. Like if it doesn't feel right, you walk away. So it shouldn't stand to reason that there should be a this is like something feels right. I need to make this like I don't know. If you see a whimsy gnome leading you into a sewer with Tim Curry in there, do you follow it? Absolutely. I think you do. One, when am I going to see Tim Curry ever? And then he's dressed as a gnome. Like that's life. Telling you, follow the man. But then why show it to me? I was never going to be in the sewers. So, like, why is like the universe being like, hey man, just FYI, don't follow the scary clown. When if you didn't show me the scary clown, I was never going to go down there anyway. Like, why is it double reinforcing to not go into the sewers? I don't know. I don't know. I think like I don't know because okay, it's like that joke, right? Where I'm on a boat and it sinks and I'm drowning, and I pray to God to be like, "Hey, help me out." And then a guy comes by on a boat, and I'm like, "No, no, keep going. God's gonna save me." And then a helicopter comes by, and he's like, "No, no, don't take me. God's gonna come get me." And then somebody else comes by, and I keep pushing him away, and then I drowned. And then I talk to God and be like, "Yo, man, how can you let me drown?" He's like, "I sent you three different people, and you just shoot them away." So, like, what is my equivalent of that? Where is the universe suggesting three different times that I keep pushing away, thinking it's the bad? Thank God. Thank God I don't think about this stuff all day because I'd lose my mind. Like, I think about it for a second. I come here and talk to you guys. I'm already exhausted. I'm already like, let's come up with some weird whimsy gauntlet questions. Like, this is exhausting. Oh, just be a good person and do nice things, I guess. Like, that's easy all the way around. And then, like, hope I can just like luck my way into the sewer. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Do anybody else like, do any of you react or do something based on a sign that you may or may not think was a sign, whether it be a dream, like on the positive side? Like, I know that like sometimes there's a dream and you call and you're like, be careful when you're driving today, right? Because you had that dream. But is there ever that moment where you're like, this is a good thing, I should go forward on it? I don't know. I don't have too many of those. I'm too cynical to be like, that's a good sign, because I'm always like, nah, it's gonna try to screw me. Like, it's gonna be like, oh, Ben, buy these comics. FYI, they're gonna plummet, and then you're gonna be stuck upside down on this investment that you were never gonna sell anyway. Um, oh, someone redacted. She did not like that. I did not read that fast enough. Oh, but it's still on there. Nope. uh, but I react depending on my emotions, angry, off it, and then things sad, but things, yeah. That's funny. I don't know how to spell misspelled. I always go two S's. Yeah, yeah. Um, something I'm thinking about, but I try not to go too much into it because it's exhausting.
The award show is going to look super good. We got still another week. Um, I did most of the hard edits, but now chasing people down to see if they want to give an acceptance speech that I can put in. Wonder if it's a week, so we have a week left. Is there time to get recordings for a possible like pre-show, like Ben on the red carpet type event? Can I get out there and get some um, recordings, like people on the street type recordings? All right, we'll think about it.
Um, I have there's roughly six people that I've reached out to. Five for sure I've reached out to have them record and send us an acceptance speech. One of the ones we got back, oh, amazing, like so good. So I'm gonna start putting those in. I think it'd be kind of cool that um, we allow some winners to actually give their own thank yous. So I'm excited for that. But pre the pre award show, right? The red carpet event. There was a half an idea that I threw out earlier today of like, could I do a bend there in which multiple bends are wearing different things, and then as the reporter on the red carpet, I comment about what each bend is wearing, right? Kind of like it used to be a thing I don't know if you guys all paid attention last year for award season. Um, you're no longer allowed to ask who somebody is wearing. Like, because it used to be about the dress, right? And um, people would always ask, "Who are you wearing?" And you'd be able to promote your dress designer. Last year, you're no longer allowed to comment on the dress, which is really fucking weird to me. But that's a whole other rant. I love all the ideas, but Ben there is my favorite. Um, I did ask Liam, and oh, and he did not reply to anything. Um, I even sent it to him like midweek because like I finished editing the episode, and I even went back and texted him again and was like, "We don't need to reshoot this. Like this thing is perfect as is." I'm like, I was able to edit some of the things down, but I'm like, you should consider bringing your jacket and your vest over again because we can record like some like we can like I'd love to be able to record another commercial. Um, we could do like some weird like we had fun recording in front of the green screen, but there is 100% an opportunity to do something a little bit more like creative and different and like just have some fun with it. So there's a chance that he bails on that whole idea. So what does Ben do at 3 o'clock in the morning when he's by himself? We're gonna see some fucking Ben there videos, maybe. Hammer, the Ben wearing an I'm stupid shirt with an arrow, that'd be super awesome. So I was thinking of like talking to a couple of people, see if they want to record a sound bite, kind of like what we did for 100, right? A couple of thank yous or congratulations. Um, I am in the process of now. I do have a producer that has helped with the award show quite a bit, so we do have a bunch of sound bites from many of the nominees. So there might be an opportunity pre-show to play a lot of those and kind of remind people of who some of these guests were, and just play a bunch of like little shorts and stuff. I am in the process. Oh, there's a couple of things like when you watch like the Oscars and the Emmys. Okay, one of the things that they like to do, like before the show starts, right before the monologue, is they have that opening like trailer ish where they take moments and conversations from movies throughout the year and they string them together to come up with this kind of like motivational uplifting like for example I want to pull a bunch of clips together from like Rocky, um like some basketball movies, some Ted Lasso, Independence Day maybe. Like you find a bunch of like these like weird like clips of these like big speeches and stuff, kind of string them together. Oh, I'm working on it, man. It's a huge pain. Um, like I've worked like the amount of work that I've done, like it's crazy. Like there's so many notes. So I haven't like I'm putting it all together. I have to go find all the clips and stuff. But yeah, so if Liam's not going to record with me, I'm going to try and do some kind of interesting montage in the front, and then on the red carpet, uh, either talk to myself, play some old clips or something. Um, I would love, I would love to figure out how to do a call in, and you guys call in. Like that would be awesome. We will see. Um, I don't even remember what the fuck this my pocket was about. Oh yeah, so I'm gathering some acceptance speeches, which is cool. So I did have to tell a couple of people that they did win. I pulled their clip so that they can see it. Um, One, I think my mom is gonna fucking absolutely love. Um, I think it's Megan gave me the thumbs up on it. So we're gonna have a blast. Like next Saturday, I'm telling you guys, like there's still quite a bit of work that I want to put into the thing, but I think you're all gonna very much enjoy it, and I think it's gonna be like a fucking beautiful nod to all of you and for chasing the whimsy for fucking 2 years. So it was good times. I think that's all.
Hey there, Whimsy fans! We wanted to take a moment away from the fun to express how much your support and contributions mean to us. If you're liking what you're hearing from us so far, we'd like to invite you to show us some love on our new Patreon. Starting at just $1 a week, you can help us keep the whimsy coming. That's not just our podcast, but live streams and new projects on the horizon as well. All members get special shout out during our live streams. If you're comfortable giving a little more, please take a look at our gift tier. These gifts are hand-picked by the Whimsy crew to bring more curiosity, fun, and whimsy to you as thanks for your support. Every little bit counts, and whether you support us by listening and subscribing to our podcasts, holding court on our lives, or subscribing to our Patreon, thank you for helping us keep the magic alive and the mics on. You can find our Patreon at patreon.com/chasingthewhimsy, or follow the link on our YouTube channel, @ChasingTheWhimsy. Thank you again for all the support. Whimsy!
Just thought about it. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna be. I will not have time to do any of this. But what if during the red carpet pre-show, I am like, hey, Jack Nicholson, can like give me the honest truth. Do you think that we did good for 2 years? Right? And then I go to a clip of him in A Few Good Men, and he's like, you can't handle the truth. And like the next like handful of Ben There videos or something of that nature is gonna be me green screening conversations out of context with people from movies. How cool does that sound? Like that sounds amazing to me. I mean, to me, like right now, the only thing I can only come up with that one, but I would come up like like these weird moments in movies, and I just have to figure out the dialogue that goes with it. But it has to keep it small to like 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds, so that YouTube doesn't boot me off. But been there out of context, in which I have a conversation with somebody from a movie out of context. That sounds amazing to me. I wonder if I can do that. I don't need a lot of them. I just need like like six good examples, and I just put like a bunch of these little like like get like 5 or 6 little 3 minute like clips of stuff. What would be another fun one? Um, I can't think of one. But yeah, dude, 100% look for that one. I'm gonna look for so when you guys are like TikToking, right, and you see random movie clips, you should send them to me so that way I can pull a couple minutes and I can have a conversation with that video. Because in theory, I could put it up on the green screen. I could. I was gonna have like, okay, so like Jack Nicholson could be right here, and I could just be like over here. I'd be looking at him. Anyway, oh, Saturdays are the best. Like you could tell when Ben's a little extra sleepy. Thank you, Andy, Nikki, your family, Megan, your family, Joyce, and Enderfrog, AC1, Gooster, Violet, my dad, Courtney, Kit, and Lasagna Hammer. Um, most of these people should be on the live on Saturday. Okay. My dad, there's a chance that my dad's gonna be on the live stream next Saturday. I asked him, and I didn't even ask him. I just threw it up and was like, "Hey man, what the hell are you doing on Saturday at 8?" So he's like, "Yeah, send me the link." So it's like half a chance that guy fucking jumps in here for like a couple of minutes and hangs out. Like, how cool is that? That'd be random. random. I'm gonna see if like J Sarge, Jeff, maybe Ming Chen jump in for a couple of minutes. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a blast. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good time. Um, you guys, thank you for all the supports. You guys are doing a little extra on the financial side. You guys help us make sure that you make cool stuff. Uh, Let me be creative um, in the many different ways I try to be creative. Um, we also do give back. Uh, we raised like 250, almost 260 bucks to a charity, and then I'm donating again. So thank you guys for the Patreon for sure, 100%. We got the book coming out early in the show. So, like I know it's loud, but I don't know how to consistently fix it. Like it bothers me. The year 2 book is done. It is being sent off for approval, both soft and hard covers. You Patreon people, you'll get your copy probably before the end of the month. Nikki had some really cool ideas on the back end of the book, the yearbook. And then she had a couple really cool suggestions for me, Liam, Sophie, Megan, and others to do before we hand them out. In theory, I like the top fan idea. Okay. If I can get the book in time, I'm going to try and we're going to try to give out at least one. I'm going to give out one soft cover book for hanging out in the chats. Because the soft cover is significantly cheaper than the hard covers. Holy crap. I don't know what happened on the pricing on these things, but man, it's still cheaper than if I had to go anywhere else. So like that's not the problem. Um, but yeah, we're gonna soft cover, give one away. I think would be kind of cool. Um, Pay attention to the socials. Pay attention to Patreon. Everything that I do on the socials, I try to put it on Patreon also. Um, Pay attention to some of those. I'm gonna set up the award show early on YouTube, right? The time slot, so you'll see a countdown on it. I'm hoping for like a bunch of people to kind of just come out and hang out. Like, there's a chance that the thing goes like 2.5 hours. It is the biggest. So 2.5 hours is a lot, but this, to be fair, is gonna be the biggest episode of the year because Liam and I are doing video. Um, Half-hour pre-show, and then maybe I do like a half-hour wrap up on the back end. Let you guys finish out your chats. I'd love to hear all of you guys' feedback with regards to the show. Um, be honest, but not brutal, and know that whatever comments you have about the blurriness of the video, I fucking know. So, like, go easy on me on that. Um, it is a perfect. It's gonna be an amazing show. It is very like I wish I knew why the camera was having problems. That's the only thing I have. Could I reshoot? Yes. Do I want to? 50-50. It is really good as is. Um, we're going to have a blast. We're going to hang out. We're going to chat. Um, there's a lot of love to a lot of you guys who've been around. JJ's got a bunch of love coming out his way. Nikki, Courtney Grandma, Jay Sarge, Ming Chen, Greg Allen Martin, Alia. Um, watch like watch it for Liam, man. He fucking killing it. Other than the weird nervousness of touching his face, you guys are gonna be like, there's the one problem I have, right? is Liam's, like, next, so in 2 years when we do this again and we look back for year 3, Liam's best moment. Like, I'm pointing at the fences right now. This award show is going to be on that list. Like, he's had some awesome episodes. You know, he's doing his own thing. Uh he's only on half of the episodes. But this one here, man, this is the one you guys are gonna remember. Uh God, it's gonna be so much fun. I think that's all I got for you guys. We went a little bit over, but hey, this is what we do. Um I don't think there's anything else. The big thing is next Saturday, 7:30 is the red carpet pre-show that will lead right into the award show. I think it should be all one stream, right? Yeah. So that's gonna happen. You don't have to be here right at 7:30, but come in and hang out for a little bit. Hit the chats. There's some surprise. Liam vetoed. He used his veto power. He changed some of the things, the winners. I guess I'm not gonna be around the bush. He says that one should win. This should win, and he kind of vetoed. Um, but I think it ended up better. It was nice that he had a valid opinion. So it's celebrating. It's really a celebration for you guys. Like, the idea that you guys have sat here for an hour and 30 minutes with me is amazing. Uh, and then you watch me kind of fall down my rabbit hole of, like, my first world problem slash, like, the universe, and I'm barely an adult. So we're having a good time next Saturday. I have the day off. So I got plenty of time. You might see me back in my jacket and my vest, probably because we're gonna be on location. We're gonna be hanging out at the red carpet somewhere. Come hang out, and then I think that's it. You guys won't see me again until until the awards show. Keep an eye on Patreon. Keep an eye on the shorts. Keep an eye on the YouTubes. You'll see some updates. The updates are gonna be everywhere. Grandma, you have a good night. Thank you. Hammer says Whimsy, good night. That's it for everybody. Have a good time. This will be the last Mind Pockets of year 2. After this, we go into year 3. I'm still losing my mind about how to set up this goddamn desk. The U shape looks good. Mom was onto something with the U. I had a couple of other ideas that I want to look at. Hammer, I appreciate you. Hammer was the first top fan of the evening. So lasagna had it for a minute. Lasagna's out the game. You guys have a good night. Lasagna's like, it's 9:30, it's bedtime. Uh, that's it. See you guys on Monday for Nooners. I'm gonna have fun with Nooners. It's a weird topic that I'm weirdly passionate about, and you'll see some of the amount of work I put into it. It's fucking it's out there. But I'm gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue. I'm gonna explain my case of why television 2005 to 2006 is probably one of the best years of television. You guys have a good night. Whimsy.